Let's all thank the wonderful patrons for supporting the channel. I can't show everything from the visual novel, so if you support me in Patreon, you will be able to watch everything from the old to the naughty. Also, don't forget to ring that bell when you subscribe so you'll be notified with future videos. Now, let's start the show!
The season has changed, it's time for adventure. Can you feel it too? Remembering the days that I'll forever treasure. You were always by my side over the years I've gone. Even after I've brimming past, our story's only just begun. There will be a time or two that you've been feeling fluent deep inside. You've been lonely too, but I'll be there, I promise you. No matter what it takes, I know we'll make it through. You and I will reach our dream, a promise that we hold. Together we're the greatest team, stronger as we grow. You and I with hands outside to the future that unfolds. Always with the pride and smile, forever it's our body.
Hello everybody! My name's UkeKooki and welcome back for more Camp Buddy Scoutmaster season. We end up right around here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we all remembered from the last time we played this, which is yesterday based on the stream time here, or if it's in a video form, the last time, GORO finally confronted Emilia with her little show in the dinner. I was just thinking last night about Emilia that maybe, just maybe, no one ever listened to her, like her parent doesn't listen to her or anyone wants to listen to her. Hence why she's fighting back, kumbaga. She's biting back the other people. So I guess the only problem that Emilia needs to do is to not to speak up her mind, but to listen, and also to construct her words properly in order not to hurt other people. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. Let's continue on with our Sir GORO. So here we go. Let's play Camp Buddy Scoutmaster season. So that's how he snores? Not the... GORO, did you just... Sir GORO's still asleep. He's so warm and relaxed. I can feel his chest rising softly against my cheek. It looks like he's completely calmed down too. I thought he wouldn't be able to sleep after what happened last night. I hope I can always comfort him like this. From the tata to the hug. What, you're done with the nips? Man, since Riz is not here yet, I'm gonna give you all a little bit of secret. I did try to cuddle with someone like this before. It was the best feeling of my night. Pero and then it helped me fall asleep too. I guess I think that's really helped, bala. Like if someone snuggling you really helps you fall asleep.
Yoshinori?
Ah!
Sir Goro, sorry, did I wake you?
I'm trying to smell your pits, sir.
You're fine. I wouldn't mind waking up to this every day anyway.
Ah! I mean, isn't it kind of weird that Yuri, even though Yuri already knows about it, but Yuri's dad and her best friend are sleeping together, and they have an intimate together. Sir Goro pulled me tighter into his body with his strong, manly arms. Waking up in the morning and hugging someone special like this made me realize I'd never been so intimate with someone before. To think that it's with Sir Goro as well. I never thought this day would come.
Yoshinori?
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir?
About last night.
Yeah, what about it?
I'm sorry again that you had to see me like that.
We already talked about that, sir.
No, sir. There's nothing you need to apologize for. This has been weighing on you for a long time, and you were pushed to your limit. None of us would have been able to endure that for as long as you have, sir.
I'm just not used to showing vulnerability like that.
Really? I wonder why.
Especially to you.
Even to all of us right now watching you.
But it only made me respect you even more, sir. For the longest time, you were someone all of us could count on, no matter how tough things were. Always handling everything by yourself.
Like a single parent.
It takes courage to tear your walls down and allow someone to see how you truly feel inside.
I see.
I see.
Knowing that you trust me enough to let me into your darkest thoughts, it really means a lot to me, sir.
And also knowing that you also trust me to let you get inside me, that's the biggest trust I can give you, sir.
I really do trust you, Yoshinori. Thanks for helping me get through it.
Kiss
I
again.
never thought I'd
Kiss.
get another chance to open up to you like that and let everything out.
Kiss.
I feel like you've helped me get rid of a huge weight off my chest. And for that, I'm grateful.
What about, okay, so, but that's the yesterday. What about today?
I'm glad you can count on me too, sir. We're partners after all.
When he meant partners, he meant something else, not this. But this kind of works too, I guess. Maybe, I guess, maybe, I think so. Okay, Yoshinori.
And about that, I really meant what I said last night.
That you love him?
It's taken a long time for me to realize that what I felt for you has turned into something more.
When he was only 18, sir. You were 28 that time. You were 38 that time. That was a little bit of a short moment, but you know. But still, sir, the age gap is so big. But now he's 28 and you're 48. I can say, okay, this is okay now.
In the past, I never thought I'd see you this way.
Passionate and intimate.
But when you left, I suddenly began to feel empty.
Ah! Oh no! It's like it's an anime moment, and he'll be like, the moment that when he said the moment you left, I suddenly began to feel empty, and I longing for you to come back so I can see you and be happy.
And when we were reunited, I wanted things to go back to the way they were, but everything was already different. Time had set us apart, and I believed there was no way we could return to what we had before.
Could you imagine that Sir Goro and Yoshinori are the same age? Could you imagine what they could do if they were the same age? Not 48 to 48, but 28 to 28. Imagine that.
Because of that, I kept those feelings locked away.
So you were bisexual. What is this change within me? I know it's not the same.
I felt the same way too, Sir Goro.
I've been playing by the rules of someone else's game.
Even back then, I already knew my feelings for you went way beyond admiration.
No more second chances.
But we were in such different times of our lives, so I knew I couldn't pursue it.
No turning back to sleep.
After that, I closed off my feelings, just like you.
It's time to set my limits and close my eyes.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that
And leap.
I've always loved you, sir.
It's time to try defying gravity.
I love you too, Yoshinori.
It's time to try defying gravity. Our lips touched once again. You're not even touching it. But compared to last night, I felt nothing but happiness and a sense of relief that Sir Goro felt the same way I did.
It's almost cruel, isn't it?
I know.
We were both just waiting for each other this whole time.
This whole time. It's like destiny. It was all destiny.
But then, maybe it took so long for a good reason.
You're right, sir. I can't imagine we'd have been able to reach this point without going through everything we have the past few years together.
Even still, there was always a connection between us. And we certainly did some things that normally belong to couples.
And that is?
Now we get to experience what it's like to actually be one.
It feels so surreal hearing that from you, sir.
On that note, I'd really prefer if you drop the formality and call me by name from now on.
First name basis! No, pet names, pet names, pet names! If he's gonna call you Yoshi, what can you call Goro? Hey guys, if you have time while I'm playing this, give us a good Goro pet name. Then we're gonna spam Blitz games about it.
That's going to be tough. I've gotten so used to calling you sir over the years, it's almost like it's part of your name too.
Like Mr. Bean?
Well, it's not going to change unless you start. After all, we're equals, aren't we?
Equals.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I'll stop looking up to you, sir. I mean, Goro.
Oh, it's so... Okay, it still sounds so weird, but I allow it.
I don't mind that you do. But I'd still like you to try and see me differently.
Sure, Goro. Goro.
Can I ask why?
I suppose it makes me feel closer to you and more intimate.
Oh, I heard, day 80, huh? According to the guide, the correct answer is Goro. ...
Goro.
Hug Yoshinori tightly.
I really wish I could stay like this with you forever.
But then again, we have to go back to the camp. Whoopity-doo. I feel like I'm seeing a whole different part of Goro for the first time. I never realized how romantic it could be.
To think that we'll have to leave soon and go back to reality.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry!
This vacation has passed by so quickly. I didn't even realize that we were going home today.
And I have to try and fix everything that happened at the restaurant last night.
I blame Emilia.
Don't think about that now. We still have the morning to enjoy together.
I can always count on you to take my mind off of things. It just makes me want to cuddle with you more.
Hugs Yoshinori tighter.
I think you're squeezing too tightly, sir.
You're still calling him sir! Call him Goro!
Who's this sir you're calling for help?
Yeah, who's this sir? I think the correct word is Goro.
Goro!
Goro!
That's what I thought.
Maggot.
You're way too strong.
Don't play coy, Yoshinori. I already know you love that part about me.
Shut up! Ah! Woohoo! Oh, damn it! It's making me blush.
Well,
Still filled with passion, we finish up with a tender kiss. I will never forget this moment with Goro. They're finally in their underwear. Sorry, I can't help pack, Goro.
It's fine.
Leave the packing to me. Sorry, Goro. When you passionately went inside me, I seriously can't get up. I think I'm paralyzed in the bed. You're still sore from all the pounding.
well.
Your size isn't something anyone can get used to easily. Unless you're a Trust me, you will. Just give it a couple more rounds. Not right now. I could barely put my underwear on. I know I mentioned this before, but I'm a bit disappointed we're headed home today. It's been so nice to spend time with you privately, and now we're headed back to share a room with everyone again.
Unfortunately.
And that's not even including how busy we'll be.
It's all right.
We're gonna go on more trips like this in the future, I'm sure. You seem pretty confident about that.
Well,
We are dating now, after all. Although I admit it's still hard to wrap my head around being with my boss.
Really?
You say that, but you had no problem wrapping your head around my cock over the past few days. For some reason, I felt like you were going to say something like that.
oh,
Uh-oh! Dad, put on some shirt, dude!
Hold on.
Coming, just a sec.
Here.
Here, Yoshinori, get dressed.
right.
Right, woohoo!
Good morning.
Good morning, Yori.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. I heard some moaning from the door. Was it some steamy hot? I knew you'd be awake at this time, Dad.
Come in.
Come in, take a seat. What brings you here, dear? Before that, Dad, why is Yoshinori dripping? Why is that liquid on you, Yoshinori?
Well,
I just wanted to check up on both of you, especially you, Dad. I mean, after what happened last night.
It's fine.
I'm fine, dear. Thanks for checking up on me.
thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I was totally worried after you got so upset.
Well,
Thankfully, Yoshinori was able to calm me down.
I knew it.
That's good. I knew Yoshi would be able to take care of you. That's why I left you guys alone last night.
about that.
I'm really sorry for walking out on you all so abruptly.
It's all right.
We all saw what happened there, and it was really Emilia that crossed the line. Honestly, if you hadn't stepped up like that, I would have slapped her stupid face myself. Why didn't you?
Ah, yes.
Alright, I did leave quite a mess back at the dinner. Dinner, sorry. I'll have to talk to the manager and formally apologize.
Don't worry.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that, Dad. We already handled it last night. Thankfully, the manager was pretty understanding of the situation.
That's a relief.
Phew, that's a relief.
So,
yeah, that's one less thing to worry about.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking care of that, Yuri. I was really worried it put us in serious trouble.
of course.
Of course, Dad. We've all got your back. Oh, by the way, Sir Claremont called.
Anyway,
I think it's almost checkout time. Have you packed yet, dear?
No.
Oh no, I haven't yet. I came here as soon as I woke up.
it's all right.
I'm glad you did. You can go finish up. But make sure and dress warmly. It looks quite cold out there.
All right.
Alright, Dad. I'll go check up on everyone else too and make sure they're ready. Oh, by the way, are you okay with another dad? Another dad!
Thanks.
Thanks, dear. Let's just meet downstairs at the lobby.
See you soon.
Okay, Dad. See you both there.
Whoa.
Ooh, there's a huge crowd in here. Did something happen? Look at the entrance, Yoshinori.
Ah!
It's covered in snow! I didn't even notice that it stormed last night. They're stormed in! Woohoo! Either. Sky was even clear this morning from the view in our room.
Hey there.
Oh, hi, guys. Hey, guys. Good morning.
Whoa!
Whoa! What's with the commotion? I knew this would happen. I got woken up last night as soon as it hit.
Not good.
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I've ever seen this much snow before.
Does he mean...
We can't go home?
I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, that might be the case. Just when I thought this vacation couldn't get any better.
Don't worry.
Don't stress yourself out, dear. It's out of anyone's control.
Actually,
I'm actually talking about Emilia, Dad. I thought she'd give her obnoxious behavior a break, especially after the fuss she made last night. But look over there. She's harassing that poor bellboy.
preposterous.
So you're saying we're stuck here? This is unacceptable.
Ma'am.
We're only following protocols, ma'am. Please understand.
Move.
I want to speak to the manager.
Be serious.
Don't you know how much is at stake by keeping us locked up in here? We're already behind schedule with our project.
Well,
Like I said, ma'am, there's really nothing we can do about it. We will not risk your safety. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just a ploy to force us into paying for another night. Sure, that's what God did. And it was like, oh. It was like, maybe I'm gonna ruin her day tomorrow. More powder snow. Let it storm. Where do you think I'll get the money to pay for something outrageous like this? Sir Claremont? At this point, it must be her hobby. What's new? After what she did last night, we might actually get kicked out. I don't want to spend the night covered in snow. Should someone try and stop her? Oh, no, sure, let GORO handle it.
I guess.
I guess we should.
It's fine.
Let me handle this. We need to know the situation after all.
Are you sure?
That's a good idea, Dad. She might...
Don't worry.
It'll be fine, Yuri. Trust me, I know what to do this time.
How dare you?
You can't talk to a VIP guest like this! Just you wait until the owner of this establishment gets the letter I'll be writing. I'll make sure all the incompetent staff like you are fired! Miss Komarova,
I hope you don't mind.
let me take it from here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Firstly, I'd like to apologize on the behalf of Mr. Clermont's party. I understand we're in a bit of a situation here.
I'm very sorry.
Unfortunately, yes, a strong blizzard blew through the capital last night and rendered all the roads impassable. Consequently, all shuttles have been cancelled due to these conditions.
In the meantime,
But the good news is the storm has already passed and the cleanup operations are already underway.
Understood.
Thank you for the update. That means we'll have to extend our stay here, doesn't it?
yes, sir.
And Mr. Claremont has already been made aware of the situation, has arranged extended accommodations for your party. Aramangeli! Please continue to enjoy the facilities, and we'll contact you as soon as the roads are cleared out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That should be everything we need. You should have said that sooner then. That's what I was trying to say, ma'am.
I hope you don't mind.
Can you kindly escort her to her room, please?
This way, please.
Yes, gladly. This way, ma'am.
Do your job.
And what about my bags? You're not expecting me to carry them back all the way to the top floor again, are you?
My apologies.
Oh, of course. My apologies. Let me call more staff to assist everyone with their luggage, too. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I know, right?
Thank goodness.
She's gone. That's one way to get rid of her, Dad. I was expecting she'd throw a fit at me for interrupting, concerning our debacle last night. But I guess she thought I was on her side. That was enough to shut her down, apparently. She was really glaring at you, though, Gramps.
Well,
That wasn't glaring, that was shock, Wanda. Well, let's forget about her and figure out what we can still do around here for the day.
Right.
We aren't even sure how long we'll be stuck. Yeah, we're probably gonna take a while to get rid of all that snow. It has been snowing ever since we got here.
Really?
Wow, I didn't notice at all.
Yeah.
Me either. We were so busy pampering ourselves that we forgot that was what was passing in the outside world.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not complaining. I won't say no to more fancy living. What do you guys think we should do now? I ran out of things to do here.
Jin.
You barely left the room the last 2 days, Jin.
Actually,
I'm in the same boat as Jin here. Knowing we were gonna go home today, I made sure I tried everything I wanted to yesterday. Maybe we should just chill in the cafe for now? Grab some lunch or something?
that's a great idea.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea. I could use a coffee. I haven't had one today because I was rush packing.
Yeah.
I'm hungry too. I didn't really eat much last night because I was full of cum.
Come on.
Let's go then.
I guess.
I guess what we talked about this morning came true, huh? I was thinking the same thing, Yoshinori. Although as much as I'd like to stay here longer, hearing that Emilia said about our project has me concerned as well.
What?
There's not much we can do until the snow is gone, though.
That's right.
That's right. I guess let's make the most out of it while we're still here.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Come on.
Hey, are you guys coming?
Ah, yes.
Yes, dear.
We finally have a chance to enjoy a meal together.
We haven't really had time to do any activities as a group, you know.
Oh, well.
Well, the one chance we had to do that was last night. We all know how that went.
Actually.
Speaking of last night, though, I don't mean to dig into it more, but
You alright?
are you feeling all right, Gramps? I mean, I'm glad you seem okay this morning, but I don't know if you were just trying to keep up appearances.
Yeah.
We didn't really get the chance to ask you. I had so much anxiety thinking about that Emilia had done to you.
Sir,
We were worried about you, sir.
it's fine.
I'm fine, everyone. I didn't mean to make you all worry. If I had controlled myself better, then none of that would have happened.
I apologize.
So I really apologize for my behavior, and I promise I'll try my best not to let that happen again.
Eh?
Why are you saying sorry, Gramps? Emilia's the one who should apologize.
Yeah.
I still haven't heard one word of apology from her. I don't think sorry is even in her vocabulary.
Besides,
And besides, Gramps, you did everything you could to deflect it in the nicest way possible, but she wouldn't give it up. There was really no other way it could have gone down, if you ask me.
Sir?
You were the only one brave enough to stand up to her, sir.
Not good.
Especially after she attacked Yuri and Yoshi.
yeah.
She made everything way too personal, and I didn't even know half the stuff she was referring to since I'm still new.
Honestly.
My personal history isn't something I like to talk about. It's really a sensitive topic to me. And yet she blurted out. So she got a taste of her medicine, and she was like, "Ah, rude!"
Sheesh.
You see, that was a real low blow.
That's right.
You're right, but it's even worse that I did the same. I truly regret it. I didn't. Some of you aren't familiar with the anger issues I had in the past.
I have to admit,
I had hoped to put all of those toxic traits behind me after the last summer. I'll do my best to not let them resurface again. And I sincerely hope my actions don't change the way you see me, as both your leader and your friend.
Nope.
No way, Gramps. For the bajillionth time, we totally get ya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. If anything, it made us appreciate you even more.
good job.
Respect.
I really appreciate it.
I'm happy I can say that I understand you much better now, sir.
Besides,
And we accept you for who you are, even the flaws you're not proud of, Dad.
Don't worry.
All of us look up to you, and we're just happy you're all right now.
Thank you.
Despite how I acted, thank you all for keeping an open mind.
Besides,
Either way, Gramps, we're just glad you're really okay now.
Well,
I have Yoshinori to thank for that. He helped to calm me down and brought me back to my senses. Just like Kataro! It was really nothing. If you hadn't done that, we might have seen Gramps vs. Emilia round 2 in the lobby this morning.
Aiden.
Actually, since we're on this topic, I think we should figure out how to address Emilia from here on.
You're right.
You're right, Goro. And Yuri was like, did you just call him by his first name? There's no denying that she's been causing us major problems in and out of the workplace.
seriously?
Now you realize what I've been telling you all from the start?
I agree.
I honestly agree. I think this is the perfect opportunity for us all to come to an agreement and about how to move forward with building this team.
Jeez.
She's really proving to be more of a liability to our team than a help. Just like Sir Goro said last night. Kick her out. That's a funny one, Dar.
I'm not.
I'm serious.
Wait a minute.
Wait, really? She doesn't get along with everyone. Creates problems that aren't there. She doesn't get along with anyone. Creates problems that aren't even there. And last but not least, she's mean to the bone.
Wow.
Damn. Who are you and what happened to my Darius?
really?
So we're really gonna give her the boot, huh? Right now, while I do feel like that's the correct choice, I fear that's a big decision to jump straight to. After all, last night is still fresh on our minds, and we should make that choice with clearer heads.
Are you sure?
Also, even if we wanted to, can we even do that? She was put in the position by Mr. Clermont himself.
As a matter of fact,
We can't just continue working with someone that keeps dragging us down either. Besides, Mr. Clermont mentioned replacing her on our last meeting too.
Yoshi?
I'm surprised you, of all people, are saying this, Yoshi. I was sure you'd give give her the benefit of the doubt again.
Yeah.
Yeah! You're like the closest to her out of all of us.
Well,
Well, we can only give her so many chances. It's just not going to work if she keeps refusing to get along. But don't get me wrong. I was really hoping she'd act a little better knowing she'd be in her element here.
Actually,
It only made her worse.
yeah.
And on top of that, even though I warned her before we left for the trip, she still went out of her way to insult Sir GORO. I just can't let that stand.
Yoshinori.
Actually,
If I may add to the conversation, there's something very peculiar about I've noticed about Miss Emilia's huge outbursts. I know I don't have as much history with her as everyone else here, so I've been paying closer attention to her.
Miss Emilia?
And what I've observed is a trend with Miss Emilia to be overly defensive when it comes to her reputation. So she has a huge ego. What's new?
No.
No, I mean, if you all recall how she acted during our meeting with Sir Claremont, she got furious as soon as her abilities were questioned. That happened again during that last night's dinner, when everyone started to point out her flaws. She immediately deflected everything at Aiden.
Well,
She is a flat-out insufferable person. That's the point. It's no secret that she dislikes being in Camp Buddy given her history. So why did she come back here out of all places?
You're right.
She never enjoyed her time at camp as a scout, so it doesn't make sense why she'd accept coming back here in the first place. Not only that, but I believe all of you also find it strange that she tries so hard with her job. I know that she's a camp alumnus, but is that really enough reason to continue when she obviously can't and has never gotten along with everyone?
I don't know.
She could quit at any time since she doesn't really need this job, but she doesn't.
Honestly,
At first, I thought she was trying to be as professional as she could, or even genuinely wanted to help the camp. But you're right, it's as if she's forced herself to be here for some reason.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the many things that don't add up about Miss Emilia.
I knew it.
I knew something was fishy about her. I've had this gut feeling since the moment she got here.
What are you saying?
What are you all trying to say? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if this is a stretch, but her reaction this morning in the lobby really confused me too. She was so pissed off when she thought she had to pay for the extended stay.
Really?
Shouldn't someone like her be able to afford something like that anyway? That is a possibility that she is poor and she needed this job. Do you know what she just said? She has no money to pay for an extension. That's not an attitude of a rich person now, is there? I mean, she always goes on about how rich she is, right? Now that you mention it, she really acts like it's been forever since she stayed in a fancy place like this. I thought it was just her usual entitlement, but she does come off desperate and craving to be treated like royalty. No offense to Camp Buddy, but I'm sure Emilia could have just stayed at her home or someplace fancier since that's her comfort zone. Her being so persistent to stay at camp does contradict her other views.
Yes.
She could just occasionally drop by since her job is only to inspect. And let's face it, all she ever did was gather our reports and pass them over to Mr. Claremont.
Yeah.
It's as if she doesn't have a clue what she's doing. Whoa! What happened? What happened to your face? Holy crap! Aiden! What happened to your face?
before that,
Not only that, she makes unrelated comments to make it seem like she's done some work while tearing us down. Exactly!
I agree.
I agree. It is odd that someone with her work ethic and skill level qualified to be our sponsor's representative.
Maybe.
She used her connections? You know how wealthy pricks can be, Dad.
Perhaps.
All I know is that Mr. Claremont chose her mostly because she's a former alumnus of the camp, on top of her credentials. What credentials does she have even?
Well,
If you guys want, we could look that up online. Why didn't we just did that before?
Yes!
Yes! Let's do it, Jin!
bye.
Let me just get my laptop then. Come to think of it, how come we haven't done a background check on Emilia after all this time?
Well,
We don't have any of her information or records other than her scout application. And we just assumed that she was credible since she was put here by Mr. Claremont.
let's see.
What we know is that she does illegitimately come from an elite background.
why?
Why would an elite like her have the exact qualifications for a construction project then?
I think.
Maybe it's her family's business or something.
Well,
You would have at least heard about them if they're big shots in our field, Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, poor boy. I'm back.
Um,
That was fast. We're not in a hurry, you know.
Hurry up, please.
Quick! No, she is. Quick! I wanna go to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Okay, I stand corrected. Yeah, he does the blip. I think the first thing we should look into is her professional profile. Let's see if she has a twinked in account.
Huh?
She doesn't.
Honestly,
To be fair, I don't think any of us have one either. If only we had more information about her, we could use.
Perhaps.
What about her parents? As I mentioned, we do have Miss Komarova's past scout registration.
Oh, yeah.
Good thinking, Dad.
What?
But does that mean we have to wait until we get back to camp?
Oh.
I work on the camp's registrar database over the last few months. I should be able to pull that information up.
Yikes.
We're really stalking her now. No, I think this is better.
well,
If it helps, we're doing this to clear our doubts about her.
That's right.
Expose her! I really never thought I'd see the day Ayushi would be on my side about this. You guys won't believe what I just found. Her parents' names led me to an article saying they're the CEOs of a multi-level marketing company called Marketing? They're an MCN? No. That's a multi-channel network. An MLM! Oh my god! MLM! A marketing schemer! Called KVM, which filed for bankruptcy after being involved in a huge fraud scandal.
What?
Yeah, what?
wait.
Can you look into that more, Jen?
Yeah. Actually.
Court records show that they scammed their clients out of a lot of money, resulting in a bunch of lawsuits that stretch out for a couple of years. They had to settle out of court for most of these cases, getting fined and then sued for even more. They're currently convicted and serving a sentence for all these business malpractices.
Unbelievable.
There's no way that Emilia could have maintained her lifestyle without her family's wealth.
Huh?
But she claims that she's still rich. Does that mean she's doing fine on her own?
No.
I don't think so. The court records show an eviction notice for not only their multi-million-dollar estate, but also to an apartment unit named under Miss Emilia herself. The latter's eviction is just a few months ago, too? That must be where she last lived. Oh my god! Emilia has nowhere to go! She doesn't have no places to go. She has no other places to go. Like, she has no other apartments to live in. No wonder she wants one room in Camp Buddy. Apparently. Yes, she's homeless. Like Squidward. Before, when he has no job.
That sucks.
Does that mean she's broke and homeless?
Uh-oh.
Damn.
What?
In all this time, she was faking all that rich person crap?
I knew it.
I knew something was absolutely off about her. She's a freaking phony.
Wait.
It doesn't stop here. The public records led me to a police report about Miss Emilia being involved in a physical altercation with a co-worker at a retail store. She was in a fist fight? Yet it further, she's apparently notorious for disruptive behavior, getting her blacklisted by the places she's worked in before.
Really?
That's crazy. Are we sure this is the same Emilia? I mean, based on what she's been doing, I mean... all the information so far lines up. I don't see how we could be wrong with all of this.
Well,
If all that's true, then how did she even manage to pass through Mr. Claremont's screening?
maybe.
She faked it all too?
Hmm.
That's the only way she pulled that off.
Ugh.
It all makes sense now. Why she's like a headless chicken managing us. Oh, Reese, you also got visual novel prediction powers. Now they all felt sorry for her. Now they're gonna confront her, and then she's gonna do something that will regret her doing, I guess. Sense now why she's like a headless chicken managing us. This whole time we were being inspected by someone without any qualifications.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe we all got fooled by her. And she had the nerve to boss us around and treat us so badly for over 3 months now.
Whoa.
I didn't expect anything like this would come out of our search. It's an extremely serious accusation. Mr. Claremont will not take this lightly, I'm sure.
But
You shouldn't we confirm this with Emilia first? But we have all the proof we need. Let's rat her out to Mr. Claremont.
Calm down.
Calm down, dear. We can't do anything rash.
What?
Why not? We can't let her get away with this.
I understand.
I understand that what we just uncovered solidifies her removal from the project, but you've seen now how things turn out if we let ourselves get carried away. That's a right way to handle this. And the fact that she's a camp alumnus could put the sponsorship at risk too.
you're right.
GORO's right, and like I said, we have to at least hear Emilia's side before we make any decisions.
There's no point.
Yoshi, she'll just lie again, like she's been doing all along. Or worse, if she finds out that we're doing this behind her back, she'll definitely make a scene about it.
I understand.
I'll do it myself. It's only fair that we give her the chance to defend herself. Please excuse me.
Yoshi!
Wait!
Oh no!
Well, what should we do? Should we stop him?
But
I know we all feel duped, but we should let Yoshi talk to her.
Yes.
Yoshinori knows what he's doing. I mean, look at me. Oh, here we go. Catero moment! Catero moment!
I didn't order any room service. Leave me alone.
It's Yoshinori. Can I come in?
Here we go!
Yoshi? What are you doing here? What do you want?
I need to talk to you.
Well, let's talk somewhere else. Give me just a bit to get ready.
I mean, you're already ready.
No, I want to talk to you in private. It's an urgent matter.
Uh-huh. What is this about?
If you would let me in, then I'll explain.
Look, I'm not in the mood for more preaching if that's what you're here for. So leave me alone and get
Open this door, Emilia!
What the hell do you want from me?
Is she acting like a tsundere all of a sudden?
I'll get straight to the point. You've done something seriously wrong that I can't turn a blind eye to.
What?
The show's over, Emilia. We found out you've been lying to everyone this whole time. You fabricated your application to get a job at Camp Buddy, and continued to lie about your status and your professional experience the entire project. So answer me honestly, Emilia. Is that all true?
She's gonna lie about it just so she can get away with it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who told you all of this?
Google?
It doesn't matter. Just answer my question.
Google?
Of course not. I can't believe that you're accusing me of such things. Whoever told that to you is probably just making stuff up to get rid of me.
But it's in Google.
I can't believe you had the nerve to barge into my room to not only verbally assault me, but accuse me of such a heinous thing. Just get out of here, or else I'll call security.
Ah, is that a threat?
I'm not leaving. Not until I hear the truth from you.
I already told you it's not true. What else do you want me to say?
Then explain to me why your parents are in prison and how you ended up losing everything.
Aha! Look at her. Look how she melts from that.
You weren't living the life you've been making us believe you have. So it is true.
Who cares if I'm not rich?
We do?
Are you happy now? Are you satisfied that you finally found something that you can use to bring me down?
No. It gets worse.
That's not...
So what if everything isn't what it used to be? It's not my fault my parents were criminals.
No, but that's not the point here.
They left me to rot alone, leaving me with absolutely nothing. Everything I knew, everything I grew up with, my whole world, it was gone in a flash.
I need a bit of more expression, like everything I knew, everything I grew up with, my whole world, it was gone in a flash!
How was I supposed to do everything on my own? That I'd never been taught how to even take care of myself.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play you a sad song on the world's smallest violin. Girl, you're 28! I mean, even in YouTube right now, there are like a lot of people are teaching younger younger kids or teens or adults or anyone for that matter good manners and how to start something, blah blah blah. There's so many tutorials now. Heck, there is even a guy who is like acting like a dad for people who don't have a father or just want to have a father figure in order to learn how to start up a car, how to fix something, some manly things like using tools and such. Girl, are you what?
Can't even keep a job long enough to survive. If I hadn't done anything, I'd be living on the streets too.
But I don't understand. Why did you have to go as far as faking things just to come back to the camp?
Do you seriously believe I'm the kind of person who just gives up?
But why the attitude from the first place?
I had to do whatever it took to get my life back, no matter how I got there. What else could I do if Camp Buddy was the only choice I had left?
Wait, is Camp Buddy a John Michael? Nandyan ka lang kung may kailangan?
I thought I belonged there. But I was wrong.
Dear, it's not. It's because it's your attitude that's the problem.
Emilia,
No, don't back down, Yoshi! Fight her!
why did you have to hide all of these things from us?
What was I supposed to do, Yoshinori?
I just walk up and say, "Hey guys, I'm homeless. I'm gonna be your inspector from now on, so please take care of me." Like that.
Show up in front of everyone and say I'm dirt poor and unskilled? Is it wrong to want the life I used to have, where everyone at least saw me as someone who mattered, just for a while?
That sounds like a cartoon rich girl.
Call me prideful or whatever you want, but my dignity is the only thing that made me fight when I had nothing else.
Well, I think this is now I think this is the time that she finally open her eyes to the real world.
We'd have understood if you just told us the truth.
That's a load of crap! Ever since I got back, you all treated me as if I was the same child I was when we were scouts.
Because you're acting like one.
Emilia's a rich snob. Emilia's annoying. Emilia's a... How could I be myself when you all judged and hated me from the start?
I mean, look at us. Do you guys like her from the beginning? Wait, there is one of us here. Who are you?
But I never thought of you like that, Emilia. And the only reason everyone else didn't understand you is because you never tried to meet them halfway either.
It's always about you. So guess what? Now it's my turn. So shut up and pay attention.
That's the problem, Yoshinori. You were supposed to be the one who'd know better. But what did you do? You rebuked me at every opportunity, thinking I'm nothing more than someone who's out to hate everyone here. I thought you were different. I thought you accepted me for who I was. But you were just like everyone else.
But, girl. What year is it? 2022? Girl, don't you have social media accounts?
Please don't think like that, Emilia. It's not...
You said you were my friend, Yoshi. You were the only one I had.
Yoshi, don't back down, Yoshi! Don't back down!
I held on to that. But you forgot about me as soon as I left Camp Buddy. And 9 years, not once did I get a call or a letter asking how I've been.
He was busy too, I guess.
And when I got back here, you acted as if we barely knew each other. Just what kind of friend are you?
Emilia, I
quit! You won't hear anything from me or see me ever again. Just like what you all wanted. That's how it's always been. And this time it's no different.
That T is actually very pronounced like tss.
That's not true, Emilia. Please, listen to me.
I have... Enough! I don't want to listen to you anymore!
Just leave me alone already!
Okay.
Please, Yoshi. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, Emilia.
You know what this needs? It needs a CG! It needs a CG! much as I didn't want to leave, I gave Emilia the space that she asked for. Oh my god, when she said she quits, is it like literally she's gonna quit the job or quit life?
Ah,
I don't want to think about that. Yoshinori, you're back.
what happened?
How did it go? Goro,
Huh?
looks like Emilia didn't take it well, huh?
Yeah.
She didn't. Just as I expected. She was so furious, she even said she quits.
I see.
Everyone else was a bit worried how she'd react towards you. From how things escalated yesterday between her and I can only imagine how she'd lash out after being confronted with something so serious.
Actually,
I felt bad forcing her to talk, and I even started to doubt if it was right to confront her to begin with. I can't tell either, but what I do know is you tried your best. As complicated as it is, perhaps it needed to happen for us to understand her actions.
But
I mean, it doesn't make sense that she would go out of her way to put herself in such trouble without a motive. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. If she wanted to keep in touch with Yoshinori, why can't she just give him a text? Why did she waited 9 years just so he could send her a text? I mean, it doesn't make sense that she would go out of her way to put herself in such trouble without a motive.
you're right.
She did open up about the reasons why she did those things at the very least, and it made total sense for someone with a personality like hers in such a situation. But I guess what caught me off guard here were the last things Emilia said to me. Even after all these years, she still saw me as a friend, and she was right. The moment the first scout term ended, I grew apart from everyone, including her.
it's not your fault.
Yoshinori, people naturally drift apart even from those closest to them. Just look at my marriage, or even how we were separated. It takes maturity to realize that such things happen.
Well,
I know, but for some reason, for someone like Emilia who struggled to socialize or even have friends to begin with, I was her only option. So when she lost everything that once defined her dignity, her past, and her one friend, she had nowhere left to run back to.
Don't be so tough on yourself.
She has no relatives left? You're very kind, Yoshinori. Possibly too kind. You really amaze me with how understanding you can be with people. That's Yoshinori for you. That's a gift you've always had, Yoshinori.
But
You've done what you can for her now. It's her turn to realize that talking to her means that you care. Just give it some time. Maybe then she'll be ready to talk.
you're right.
Goro, on the bright side, at least I understand her better now. I just hope I get the chance to talk to her when we get back to camp.
now,
Let's get some rest. It's been a long day today.
Good night.
Right, good night, Goro. Kiss!
good night.
Good night, Yoshinori. Kiss! Kiss! Damn it! Where's my kiss?